Ah, bruh. I done asked a million questions. Been at this hospital before.
Okay. And this right here?
Ah, bruh. I need some pain medicine. Hey y'all, welcome to Grand Buffet Life. You did. People be good. Man, I'm shining back at y'all live in the flesh with a hospital mukbang, you feel me? Man, look, I got some, it's a diet, liquid diet, you know what I'm saying? They gave me some. And it's crazy though, somebody gave me this. I didn't even want the milk. That's how I'm holding my phones up right there. But they actually gave me some mango milk, you feel me? Which is, mango my favorite. That's God right there. They gave me some beef, some tacos, and some gumbo. Something finally good today. You know what I'm saying? All these juices, look up. They finally gave me all these juices. You know what I'm saying? Some other stuff. I ate that one already. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. I'm going to give you the rough times, the strength. I'm going to tell y'all always stay strong. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, thank you for this food. I'm about to eat again. Thank you for it. And let me get y'all to eating. I just felt like I'd give y'all one of these. My jaw was not actually broken. It was fractured. That way I could just describe it. I don't got no type of wires or nothing. I can get mine wired. Kind of, situation I have. Tune in, you know. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. The hate be real, man. You feel me? Got a little cold, but it's still good. Got the crackers in there. And it's crazy because, as a YouTuber, the devil works so much. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I got videos in the clutch already, you feel me? Or else I'd be feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? The devil been coming at me so much, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to work through people in all type of aspects. I've been being still strong, you dig what I'm talking about? I've still been making sure I take care of business. This here is a hospital mukbang, you dig? Like I said on my channel, you don't know what you're gonna get. I'm gonna give you the best of both worlds, you feel me? From the hole in the walls to the 5-star restaurants, even hospital foods, you dig what I'm talking about? And that's real life talk. Got another surviving video I'm gonna give y'all too. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned in. So the topic I'm talk about is fear. The reason why I'm gonna talk about that is because, fear is very important for you to know. And I'm only saying that because, look, right now, when I came in this hospital, I wasn't really fearing nothing. That's why, for my folks, they wouldn't even know I was in the hospital. I didn't put it on social media. I didn't ask for prayer. I did my own prayer amongst myself. Only a couple people knew. And I think my surgery was about 3 hours long. Through the grace of God. I didn't need no wires or none of that. So it was one of them situations where, God do everything for a reason. God do everything for reasons, you feel me? It's a coincidence this same hospital is the same hospital where I lost my nephew. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, I didn't really have a fear, but I had a fear of, I ain't been in no surgery room in a long time. And then it was a coincidence, the hospital person that came and was like, did you ever have some type of brain thing, or asked me about my brain? And they can see when I had an aneurysm years ago. So, sort of that, it didn't really bring fear, but it brought the thought of like, dang, what the heck? Like, that's the first time I ever heard somebody even mention that. So, it just made me think different things. And, the way I lost my nephew, his swelling wouldn't go down, you feel me, in the hospital, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it kind of just made me think of different things because, right now it's a lot of going on in the world. COVID, as I've been watching the news, they had another hurricane up in, I think Louisiana, all these different things is happening. In Dixieville, I think, or Dixie, they had the fires going through all these different places. My brother, I don't know if he went, but he was supposed to be going to Lake Tahoe, so it might go that way. Speaking to somebody that came in, they had let me know that, basically the smoke has been being heavy that way. So it's just crazy because it's like, sometimes you can fear things and don't even know you're fearing it. It's not that you're fearing it as you're just so scared, like a scary movie. It could just be the nervous thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you don't want to be involved in that. You know what I'm saying? So, I asked a lot of people, like, what do you think runs the world? A lot. And a lot of us think money runs the world. Truth be told, what runs the world the most is power. Power runs the world. And with power, sometimes people use the technique of fear. Some people use money. Basically, to break it down in a short way of saying things, people use whatever tool that is valuable or strong enough for them to benefit off of, you feel me? And in this world, power and fear is one of the two things, and money, more than three things that been running this world for years, you know what I'm saying? That's why, you got all these different structures and different things that's happening, how they're happening, such as, I don't talk about America like that, but, sometimes you got places where they go and try to bully other places and start presidents and different stuff in other people's cities when they ain't never lived like that. So that's control, that's power, and that's using our people of using fear to gain control, I was just watching on how they was talking about, I think, Iraq, and I think the troops finally came back out from this way, finally, and it just was like, for them to be it's crazy to just see so much happen in the world at once, and you just look at how everything unfolded and, different things. I was, like I said, I was going in and out with different things that was on TV, the news, so, but the thing I'm trying to get to is this. The most important thing I can say for our people to do is pray for your loved ones and pray most importantly for yourself. That's one thing that I didn't forget what DMX said. He said, don't just ask people to pray for you. Have mercy on yourself, because we are living in them times where, it's no secret no more. It's divide and conquer. Fear, power, a lot of people having money. It's people having money that never had money, and they don't know how to cherish it because they never had the structure of plans of things, what they was going to do whenever they had the money. So planning anything through is the biggest thing you can actually do. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to acknowledge your accomplishments. You're going to acknowledge, so many different things where you cannot be distracted by the negativity. You can't be distracted by certain things that can trick you out of your place, because you know what you worked hard for, where you're trying to go, what your goals is, you know what I mean? So I say that to say, because lately I've been going through a lot of different things. The average person would have already crumbled. The average person would have already gave up, because, when you're going through trials and tribulations by trying to be strong mentally and physically, on top of spiritually too as well, when you're going through also a transition, man, that is so challenging, man. Like Rod Wave said, challenges. So I've been going through these challenges. When I first came to the hospital, though, I was in another city, and basically, the nurse in them there was like kind of rude, like, you know, my jaw messed up. So, you know, I'm not trying to do too much talking. And some of the questions they was asking me was all on my, like my name tag. Like, why you ask me that? I'm trying to do less talking because I knew my couch, I'm on file.
All right, thank you, ma'am. You're 32 and you don't know how.
I don't know how tall I am. My jaw is hurt. You asking me questions that they should have in the system already, ma'am. And you're constantly asking me when I already told you my jaw hurt.
I know that.
The reason why I made this video is because I was going to make a video before I left the hospital. And, you know, I always pick topics. And I picked that topic because fear is everything, you know. Power is everything. And goals is most importantly is everything. And control is definitely everything. You know, when we don't understand where a car is going, or we don't have a plan on where our relationship going, or different things in life going, it causes fear. It causes us to act out. It causes us to, you know, get nervous, get in our emotions, different things, because we get into fear the outcome of something that may come planted in our head, or an outcome that we don't want, because it, either the way we have been raised, or either other people problems, or just, you know, different things. So I'm just saying, like, most importantly at this time, always stay prayed up for yourself, your family. You know, like my mom always taught us, a family that stays together prays together. But nowadays, we living in times where you gotta pray for yourself, man. Divide and conquer is real. You know, always pray. And it's crazy because when I came in here, I didn't even have no good food like that. I got the best people I talked to. Finally got my good food. I had some wonderful nurses. You know, I had to work with the nurses just as well as they had to work with me, because it was like they deal with so many patients. You got patients yelling in the hallway, different things, and you don't know other people's conditions. So at the end of the day, they deal with so much stuff all day and every day. You know, you gotta really get to learn the people that you are, the people that's dealing with you for the short period of time or long period of time. You know, so you gotta be very unique of communication. Communication is everything. That's one key too. The biggest key of life. The best key of life ever is communication. Lack of communication could create all the things that I mentioned. Can create it, can have a default to it, or whatever. You gotta always have communication. Because when you don't have good communication, you get frustrated. You don't know how to interact. You overthink. When you have good communication, you have less problems. You're not frustrated with the world and everything, you know? So, man, this is so good. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is like chicken broth. Drink a little bit of that because I'm gonna clear my mouth out, but I don't want too much. I almost messed up my day today. Right? I let them know everything, whatever it was. And when I broke it down, instantly, they was like, well, you may not need no wires or nothing like nobody else because you're straight. So once that happened, one thing that I for surely said, and I know it's different when you come to the hospitals because they know how to properly do all that stuff. I'm like, man, give me any type of pain medicine, because they asked me about pain medicine. I was like, I do not want no fentanyl. So when I get out of surgery, remind you, they was already giving me certain type of medicine. My body was immune to that type of medicine. So I didn't want to switch it up because I didn't know how I react to the medicine. And because that's something I hear about, I'm like, no, I don't want nothing like that, bro. I don't care, doctor or whatever. I don't want nothing because, you know, I understand we living in a world that is a lot of confusion right now amongst doctors, everybody. It's a pandemic. So I don't want nobody having an overwhelmed day, accidentally give me too much of nothing. No, I'm cool. No, shy away from that as much as possible. So after I get out, the surgery and everything, I'm like, man, you know, I think I need some pain medicine. I tell them I need some pain medicine. They like, what you need some more? What you just had? What was it I just had? Because, you know, I try to remember the names. She's like, oh yeah, right now we had just gave you some fentanyl. So when they had said fentanyl, I'm like, what?
How you doing?
Yeah.
I have your pain medication. You want to stop?
All right. Yeah, I'm going to stop right now.
Hey, Dr. Bowman.
Speaking of what's called, you know, the lady just came and gave my medicine. As I was saying, too much of a coincidence. You know, it's so crazy being in the hospital. They trying to get everybody accomplished and doing different stuff so fast. I didn't even know I had stitches until I just felt it right now. So, thank God. I'm going to have to ask to really look at the paper, or when they discharge me, I'm going to really ask questions so that way I won't be in a loss, or, you know, sometimes you'll think they'll do that. Sometimes they'll take care of you and get you up out of there and let the next people do it. But if you're going from place to place and they don't really explain things, it could be difficult to you or the patient, you know. So much going on nowadays, you know. Sometimes they just want you out their face. So in a minute, I'm going to have to call my peoples. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. The lady was like, this is so good. And it's mango. It's mango. Something shake. Mango tango shake.
I'm sorry?
I'm ready for my Tylenol.
Tylenol?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
My tolerance of pain. Yeah, I'm a survivor. I'm a soldier.
It's on. Call my name.
Oh, I forgot to open it already.
Did you get the question answered about the vaccine?
Yes, I'm gonna get it.
You can get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Give me 1 second.
I do not like to drink milk,
They cannot perform.
but it's mango tango shake milk. I'm gonna try it, baby.
That's why we choose.
Insurance is all bizarre, aren't they?
Well,
It's never
if-
easy.
Yeah, but if they would do it, I would be fine.
It tastes
Yeah.
so good.
They said that.
What's your question?
My question, ma'am, is can you look real quick? I didn't know if they put stitches. They never told me that.
Where?
Right here.
I see a stitch.
So it must be something along the way.
The stitches that they put in your mouth are dissolvable ones. So even if it does fall out, which is normal because
they feel very strong. They feel very, but you know it's the mouth and everything. But
yeah,
I don't know what color. What color is they?
white.
They is. Oh, I thought they felt like the old school black ones. That's why I was wondering. Because when I was just drinking, I'm like, I felt it. So thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you.
She'll give you more information if you have more questions.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
All right, I'll go request the vaccine, make sure we have it, and I'll be in with it. I heard you got some pain meds.
Yes,
Yeah?
I did. Your
Okay.
coworker or whoever replaced you do it
Okay.
before, so it's not gonna keep the pain.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's crazy. That goes back to what I was talking about. In these hospitals, it's like it's so much going on. It's a little overwhelming for the patients on top of the workers, you know. And sometimes the way I may talk, I may come off a little bit misunderstood. So, like, when they transfer you from different places, sometimes I gotta be specific because it's like when I was actually in the surgeon part, I was asking questions and they was telling me they was gonna tell me all that. So, you know, they never did. So now I'm down here asking them. It was their job to tell me all that, you know. So thank God it is some good nurses though, because she didn't have to really check if she didn't want to, you know. She's not even my nurse, you know what I'm saying. But thank God she told me that it was stitches and everything, because it's like it's overwhelming for the workers and the clients too. It's like, you know, you got earlier with somebody yelling, you know, I don't know that person, why that person was yelling. They could be really in pain, you know. That could be someone's mother or grandma, so I'm not going to judge. But then again, it's like it's so much going on in this world that it's just so crazy, you know. It's a lot of confusion on different things. So with me, I try to communicate the best way I could, you know. Thank God she did. Tell, you know what I mean? That's why I don't really drink milk. A lot of mucus and stuff. But yeah, basically, like I said, man, you know, I just wanted to give you guys a video. Basically, you know what I mean, I'm giving you the best of both worlds, you know what I'm saying, from the hole in the wall spots to, you know, the spots, the 5-star restaurants, and even the hospital now, you dig? So, you know what I'm saying? Look, I just say what I say, you know. I hope everybody having a blessed day. You know, my prayers goes out to the family members that's dealing with the flooding out that way. I forgot the name that they call it, but, you know, I pray for all the family members that, you know, right now they have no power, so that's even worse. Some people don't know where help centers. Some people don't know what's going on. They don't even know if they've been, you know, rescued right away. You know, I can only imagine that you wake up, you have a chance every day. And basically, you know, with how everything's going on in the world, we got to work together as a team, you know. You know, we got to have an understanding that, you know, nobody's better than nobody. Let's come off rough around the edges. Some of us may not understand one another. And I feel like the best thing the Lord is doing right now is getting us to understand each other, because, you know, a lot of us been raised differently. So it's challenging when you meet other people that maybe you never was raised like, or you never had a conversation, you know. That's just like right now, currently my roommate, you know, that's in here. I'm not sure what race they had spoke, but hearing them speak their language, and even a lady knowing how to speak it, which is a nurse, it was unique, because it's like, man, you know, when you learning different things in life and you want to understand different people, sometimes, you know, you be like, man, I wish I would have went to school for that, because it's unique. You know, you can get to learn how to, you know, communicate with different people in the world, you know. So, you know, and the lady had said it, the nurse was like, won't you go to school for it, or won't you try? And that's something I'm going to look into, because I always thought of that. And I feel like that's very unique, because as a YouTuber, say if I do know how to, you know, a couple languages, then I'm going to really be able to work with different fan base and, you know, be helpful to a lot of people. And I feel like that's unique because one of my favorite basketball players was Kobe Bryant. He knew about, I think, 10 languages, for sure the 8, I believe. He knew about 10 or 12 different languages. And I always looked at that as being unique, you know, because, you know, by him, his father, I believe, was in like the military or something at the time. So he used to travel the world, and that's how he learned it. And I feel like that's unique because at the end of the day, when you're a people's person, you love people, and you learn how to get to deal with different people, and you know how to speak them different languages, you're so helpful. You're so, the world becomes the best place for you, you know, because you can help a lot of people. You're very valuable, not just a basketball. You're valuable, period. You know, and at the end of the day, I just, you know, with this YouTube stuff, you know, I just try to touch bases with a lot of people. But I'm not going to be too loud. I'm trying to end it right now because, you know, I don't want to be too rude. I want to get my, you know, everybody get to be able to relax as well. Yes. Yes. So most definitely, thank you for everybody that's tuning in. Have a blessed day. Subscribe, like.
Cadillac here, Honto, I was rich then, but you ain't even know it like Rocco. We don't keep score, we just keep on scoring.